Hey everybody, how's it going? Back for another video. This is probably my fourth one, I think, for the What Have You Been Listening To? Huxley and I had a little bit of a slower day today listening to music. Just too busy doing other things to really kind of put on records all the time and stuff, but I did manage to put a few on, and I want to share them with you. Thanks everybody too for all the great comments. It's been so nice to reconnect with some people actually that I haven't talked to since the last time I made a video, really. I'm very much enjoying making these videos, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be able to keep it up. So in the background we're listening to a record that actually I sent as a VCLT to Italy, to Andreas Della Piana, who's a wonderful friend of mine and listens to the radio program all the time, the Vinyl Underground. This is a drummer that used to play with the Vince Guaraldi trio. Actually, if you're familiar with the Snoopy or Charlie Brown Christmas special, he plays drums on that. His name is Jerry Grinaldi. Grinelli, sorry, jeez, kind of tired. Jerry Grinelli. This is just an excellent album. Very creative. It's called 1313, which is the name of the address in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where it was recorded. This is all percussion, basically. So that's what we're listening to in the background. Recorded at 1313 Hollis in about 4 hours. So they basically just took them in and did a record with them, and it's on a Halifax-based it's on a Halifax-based record label called Divorce Records, and highly recommended to those people who are looking for experimental music and stuff like that. They release albums by like Noveller for one, Aiden Baker, and many others. Like it's absolutely amazing. My Cat is an Alien, I think they did a split with. There's the back. There's Jerry there. I was actually really lucky to see Jerry play live. Sorry, I feel like I'm competing here, but I was really lucky to see Jerry live. Just an amazing individual. He was telling stories about like learning drums from like all these greats. I think it was Max Roach or something like that. Just crazy stories, like, you know. Anyway, so that's what we're listening to in the background. So one record that came up because Ned Dustman wanted to know some sort of post-rock kind of music, like in the vein of Godspeed Black Emperor, so I threw this on, and I showed him a picture of it so he knew what it looked like. But this is a Silver Mount Zion, and an album called He Has Left Us Alone, But Shafts of Light Sometimes Grace the Corners of Our Rooms, on Constellation Records. Again, an amazing Montreal-based record label that makes the most incredible. You see, if you notice, it's the same sort of writing on that you see in a lot of Godspeed You Black Emperor records. I believe that's Ephraim's writing, but everything is unique, you know. Really cool album, fantastic. The very first tune on this album is just heart-wrenching. It's so beautifully sad. It's amazing. But yeah, Silver Mount Zion. Listen to that today. And this video wouldn't be, you know, a glowing 00 Cabbage video without Charlie. Charlie. Oh, I guess he didn't like that. But he does like abuse. He does. Come here, Charlie. Actually, you know what it was? It was the growl. He doesn't like that. When he gets up on the counter, I go, Charlie! And he just doesn't like it at all. Alright, another record that I listen to. Don't think I'm abusing my cat, people. I know my cat. Was Hawkwind. Hawkwind's Hall of the Mountain Grill. Huxley and I listened to this pretty much in its entirety. I do believe that this is a reissue, but maybe not. I don't know. United Artists, 1974, it says on it. But wonderful space rock. Actually, probably one of the pioneers of space rock, really, that I've heard anyways. I know there are people probably that came before, but Hawkwind, fantastic album. Yeah, can't go wrong. So we listened to that. What else? Oh yes, what was it? Secret Santa. We did a while back. That Logan Mounts sent me this record. This is the Guided by Voices album called "Let's Go Eat the Factory." Killer, actually. You know, I hadn't listened to this in a while, but it's the original lineup. Tobin Sprout. His solo stuff is fantastic too. But this is on Guided by Voices Records, I guess. Everything It's the Boy. I thought this was on a bigger label, but maybe not. Jeez. Here's the record. It's on Amazing Black vinyl. But there's a great tune on here called The Unsinkable Fats Domino. For those who don't know Guided by Voices, Robert Pollard is their chief songwriter, I would say, and the guy can like pump out like 15 songs while he's taking a dump. It's unbelievable. I bet you he's done that actually. But anyway, there's the back. He's a collage artist too, so I do believe this art is his also. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, because I just like wasting your time. And art by Bob. Did you hear that? Holy shit, the dog just sneezed and scared the crap out of me. That's gonna be good. Rewind that and play it back. Rewind that and play it back. Okay, I'll stop. Alright. See, I keep going into these Family Guy modes. I don't even really watch a lot of Family Guy, to be honest, but when I do, I notice they take a joke way too far, and then they just keep taking it further and further and further. Alright, another album that I listened to today that I don't think Huxley really liked, actually. No, I don't think he liked this free jazz album, but I certainly did. I mean, he didn't have a way to tell me he didn't like it, and he didn't cry, but he wasn't, you know, his jovial self. This is Wally Shoup, Chris Corsano, and Paul Flaherty, and it's called Bounce Check. It's a recording live in, I believe, Seattle. Recorded live at the Yamada Shin at Gallery 1412 in Seattle, Washington on October 16th, 2005. It's on Cambridge Records, I do believe. Yeah, Cambridge Records. It's really, really good. Really, really good. My local record store had this. I bought this probably 5 years ago, but nice, unique label on it. Anyways, it's really good. It's just 2 songs. Side A is a track called Carte Blanche. Oh, sorry, Carte Blanche. And then side B is Buried Alive in Seattle. And they're all really long songs, and they go everywhere. There's like really nice, you know, relaxing moments where there's solos, and then they just, right out of nowhere, like you have no idea it's going to happen, and just it's crazy. Alright, another album that I listened to today, and I didn't really like it too much, but I listened to it all, and I soaked in, but I was, the whole time I was thinking, I don't know, man, this one just doesn't cut that awesome music threshold. But anyways, it has great moments, and I only paid $1 for it. But it's Cassandra Wilson's second album called Days Away. Cassandra Wilson is an amazing vocal jazz chanteuse, I would say, I guess. And this album was actually, I believe it was arranged by Henry Threadgill, who Robbie Olivox, you'll know about him. Well, many people will, I guess. Anders, all you guys, Chris Cole, all you guys, all you jazz guys. days. But this was released in 1987, and yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, she has a knack for taking something that was written by Irving Berlin and just making it completely her own, you know. And I respect her for that. This was a reject from the CBC record library. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because records became, you know, they're too cumbersome and they're too big, and you know, and they just you know, new technology just wiped them out at record stations, you know. In CBC a while back, they just sold off all of the records. They just had this big sale, and $2, $1 a record, crazy. So the record that I started the day with, and it was a rainy morning this morning, and it was, you know, it was one of those sort of somewhat bright rainy mornings, you know, where it's not just downpour. There's bright clouds in the sky and stuff, but yet it's still raining. It was kind of neat. I love those mornings. And I opened up the windows, and it was really nice. And I put this record on, and it was just perfect. It was just perfect for the morning. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Bob Dylan soundtrack. Actually, Bob Dylan is said to have, like, I think I read, maybe it was in Chronicles or something like that. One of his books. I read in a book somewhere that Dylan does not care for this album at all. He hates it. But I love it. I mean, of course, it's got the knocking on Heaven's Door, made famous by Guns N' Roses. I'm just joking. And you know, it's a great album. The instrumental aspects of this album are just absolutely perfect for a rainy morning, people. But yeah, that's it. That's all the records I listened to today. This is really fun, actually. I'm really rediscovering a lot of my collection, and it's nice to be able to share it with you guys and be able to make a video. Let me know if anyone's interested in one of these T-shirts, by the way. You know, I can get you one. I'll put the link in the comments section, or wherever, the description box. So, see, look, he loves me still. He's back. He's back. Yeah. Yes, he's back. He's back. This is a good soundtrack. The Charlie soundtrack. Alright, people. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.